Hello everyone, so we are here today with our 6th mindfulness video, and so just find that posture where you are upright but not uptight, whatever's comfortable for you, closing your eyes, keeping them open, whatever works. So I'm going to ring the bell in just a moment, and together we can take those 3 breaths, eyes open or closed, whatever's best for you. So together we breathe. And today we're gonna do that check-in, right? So I'm gonna put up the feelings grid, our mood meter, and just check in with yourself for a moment where your energy is it high, is it low, and where are you on the pleasant meter? Are you feeling unpleasant, uncomfortable? Are you feeling pleasant and comfortable? So just find on that grid, see if there's a word that resonates with how you're feeling right here and right now. And now we're gonna do just a little check-in with what we've learned so far, right? You've practiced that being aware of your posture when you're alert and paying attention versus when you're distracted. We've learned about being aware of our breath, our thoughts, sounds, all these different things. And then last time, being aware of our thoughts. So were you able to practice that this week? Were you able to notice when you were thinking about the past versus when you were thinking about the future? Were you able to catch yourself and note and label worry, and be able to come back to the present, to the here and now, either to sounds or sensations or your breath? If not, that's okay. We're all still just practicing, right? So today we're going to explore more about being aware of our body and the different sensations in our body. So we're going to go and we're going to explore a little bit more about what that means. Okay, so again, here we are to explore our 6th session of mindfulness. And a few weeks ago, we started to practice being aware and noticing the sensations of our body, specifically when we were still versus when we were in movement. And so today we're going to continue exploring being mindful of our body and the different sensations in our body. We probably think about and notice our bodies a lot more than we realize and that we think we do. So everything we do, everything we experience, we do with our body. As I start talking about this, you might start to notice that paying attention to and thinking about our bodies can be challenging for some of us, because our bodies are personal. And sometimes our culture, no matter what culture it is that we live in, sends us a lot of messages about our bodies that we don't necessarily have control over. So do you remember when we practiced being mindful of our thoughts? It was just this last time, and we learned just be aware of them, right? Don't judge them, don't get caught up in them, right? Like looking at the clouds going by you. So we're going to bring that same kind and curious attention when we're thinking about and paying attention to our bodies as well. So remember, paying kind and curious attention. So when we bring attention to the body, we're paying attention to the sensations of our body. We're noticing what the body feels like right now, being aware of the feelings that we feel in this moment. And as we continue to explore mindfulness, we'll experience how our bodies can be powerful sources of information if we can learn to pay attention to them and to listen. So part of this, we're going to do an experiment. Okay, so just a quick experiment. It's not even the guided meditation yet. Just place your attention on your hands. If it helps, you can just hold them in front of you and look. But without moving your hands from this point, see what you can notice in your hands. Are you aware, are they warm? Are they cold? Do your hands feel heavy? Do your hands feel light? Is there a tingling sensation? Sometimes, if you're really paying attention, you can even notice your heartbeat, that pulse going through your fingertips. So now, without moving, see if you can bring attention to your feet. Are you aware of what they feel like? Do you notice any sensations in your feet? Can you feel the softness of your socks or the pressure of your shoes? So raise your hand if you're able to feel anything in your hands, any sensations at all, where you're just able to notice. And then, were you able to feel the sensations in your feet? Okay. So what you did, we're going to use analogy of change the channel. Though I feel like that might be more my generation. I don't know, change the Netflix or swipe the app. I don't really know. So you were able to intentionally move your attention from one place, bless you, your hands, to the other place, your feet. So the body scan that we're going to practice today is based on this premise of changing the channel or swiping to a different app. We're going to do, it's something we do all the time. We do move our focus and move our attention. And so we can shift our attention and we can strengthen our ability to notice and focus on the things that we want, right? That we choose to focus on instead of just letting our brain just do it on its own whim. So we're going to get ready. We're going to move into our guided practice. Okay, everyone, so we're going to move into our guided practice for our body scan. So if you're at home doing this, watching this video, you can even lay down during this activity. If you're in your classroom, we're just going to stay seated. If you're home, you don't have to lay down. You can also just stay seated. So find a comfortable position. Remember that upright but not uptight position. Your feet on the floor if possible. And if it feels right, you can close your eyes. If not, just gently focus them to your desk or to the floor. And we're gonna start by gently scanning your body. So imagining scanning your body from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet quickly, and just notice anywhere that feels uncomfortable, or maybe it feels tense. And make any adjustments you need to make sure that you feel comfortable and more at ease for the next few moments. In this practice, we're going to gently scan our body to notice any sensations that are present. If you're ready, you can start by directing your attention to your feet. Just notice what your feet feel like right now. Maybe noticing if you can feel your shoes on your feet, or the sensation of your socks. Do your feet feel warm or cool? Or do you not notice much in your feet? That's okay too. You don't need to search for sensations if they're not there. When you're ready, gently bring the attention from your feet to your ankles, to your lower legs. Notice the front of the legs, the back of the legs. What sensations do you notice? Is there tightness, relaxation, tingling, or itching? Is there a warmth or a coolness? Holding your whole lower body in awareness from the tops of your legs to your feet, take a moment and appreciate your legs, appreciate your lower body, the strength and power, all the work they do to help you get to where you need to be throughout the day, all the activities they help you do. Now invite your attention to move into your upper body, your lower back, your upper back, your stomach, and your chest. Notice any sensations that are present. Maybe noticing your belly and chest moving as you breathe. The sensations of your heart beating. If you notice your mind wandering, that's okay. Bring your attention back to your body. And if you notice you're judging your body, or you notice critical thoughts about your body, just notice them. You don't need to engage with those thoughts. You can bring your attention back to just noticing sensations. Remember, there's no right or wrong bodies. We can appreciate and honor our bodies exactly as they are. Allowing your attention to come up to your shoulders. Notice if there's any tension there. Perhaps you can roll the shoulders back or soften them a bit. Bring your attention down your arms, to your elbows, to your wrists and hands. Bring the attention to the tips of your fingers. Do your hands feel warm or cool? Do you notice any sensations of movement or tingling or something else in your hands? Now take a moment and appreciate your upper body, your lungs, your stomach, and heart. They work so hard to keep you alive all day. Your arms and hands, they allow you to navigate your day. Think about all the things that you use them for that you may not really think about. And when you're ready, bring your attention to your neck and your head. Notice any sensations in your face, allowing your face to soften. Relax your jaw. Soften around your eyes. Relax your forehead. And bring attention all the way to the top of your head. Can you feel your hair on your head? As we bring our practice to a close, holding your entire body in awareness with appreciation for having this incredible, this powerful body that can do so many things for us. It can often be easy to focus on what's not working or what we wish were different about our bodies. But what would it feel like to really notice and appreciate your body for all the ways it supports you? In just a moment, I'll ring the bell and then we'll end this practice. When you no longer hear the bell, you can just gently open your eyes if they're closed or bring your gaze back upwards. So just checking in, wrapping up. How was that? Did you notice your mind wandering? Did you notice judgments or criticisms of your body? If you did, how did that feel? Or were you able to see them as just judgments? Were you able to bring your attention back to the sensations in your body? The messages about our bodies and our surrounding culture can be really powerful and really difficult for us to even be aware of and to notice. And so we're conditioned to be critical about our bodies. And this can be a really challenging habit to break. So if you notice it, it's fine, it's okay. That's part of mindfulness, is noticing. Notice that judgment, notice that critical, and be aware of it. And don't judge yourself for it, right? Just bring awareness and bring attention. So when do you think you might find this body scan helpful to practice? A lot of people do use this right before bed as a way to just kind of scan in, check in. Some people find it really relaxing, so it's a way to turn off kind of our mind from all those thoughts and just focus on our body. It can also be helpful to do this body scan so you can be aware of your own health. If you do a body scan every day, every night, you'll just know and be aware of the different sensations, the different feelings. And so therefore you might notice when you're starting to get sick, or maybe when an old injury might be starting to flare up, and you may be able to then take those precautions and take that awareness to go to the doctor a little bit sooner to really care for our bodies. It's important. So the more that you put your attention somewhere, the more easily you can find that spot and you can notice it. This holds true for our states of mind as well as for our parts of our body. So the more time you spend noticing an uplifting emotion like gratitude and kindness, the easier it will be for you to notice that emotion around you the next time it arises. This means if you're having a hard time and you need a break, if you've practiced putting your attention to kindness, you can change the channel in your mind just like you change the channel from thinking about your hands to your feet. So in your mind, a new channel can always be there. And we can spend some time thinking about more pleasant thoughts if we so choose. Just like you put your attention on those different sensations in your body. So in the week ahead, just see if you can pay closer attention to the sensations of your body as you go throughout each day. And when you notice judgments about your body, again, reminder, kind and curious attention, and try to see if you can switch the channel from those judgments and offer some appreciation for your body. See if you notice those self-critical thoughts and just notice them. And remember that you have a choice in whether you keep your attention on those negative thoughts or if you'd like to shift your attention elsewhere. Change the channel, swipe the app. So you might want to spend a few moments before you go to bed just focusing on the sensations of your body and just be aware if that impacts your sleep at all. We're going to close one more time listening to the sound of the bell, and we'll be back next week for our 7th and final session in this part of our mindfulness studies.